Is Monkey D. Dragon really Garp's biological son? A seemingly absurd hypothesis, but it is causing the One Piece fan community to seriously question the family relationship of the monkey family. Is Monkey D. Dragon, the leader of the Revolutionary Army, really the biological son of the legendary Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp? For more than 20 years of developing the story, Oda has never once definitively confirmed this. And it is this gap that has created a bold hypothesis. Dragon is not Garp's biological son, but is actually his son-in-law, the husband of Garp's daughter, and Luffy's father. And the person who is really Garp's biological son is none other than Luffy's mother, a character who has yet to be revealed. This hypothesis may sound crazy at first, but when compared with the details that Oda has inserted throughout hundreds of chapters, we realize that it is completely reasonable. First of all, let's talk about personality and appearance. Monkey D. Luffy and his grandfather Garp have a lot in common. Both are reckless, cheerful, freedom-loving, have extraordinary physical strength, and act straightforwardly, sometimes foolishly. But when we look at Dragon, we see a completely opposite image. Quiet, cold, extremely calculating, and always hiding something. His appearance, from his cold eyes to his mysterious tattoos, does not have any of the hot-bloodedness that is easily recognized in Garp or Luffy. It can be said that Dragon is like a completely different world from the monkey bloodline, and that makes many people suspicious. Another unusual point comes from the way Garp talks about Dragon. Throughout the series, Garp often only refers to Dragon in vague terms, never directly calling him my son. Instead, he only says things like, Luffy's father is a notorious terrorist, or, my grandson is Monkey D. Luffy, with absolutely no mention of a father-son relationship. The fact that a man like Garp, who is known for his straightforwardness, would avoid mentioning his blood relationship with Dragon is really questionable. Another point to ponder. If you look closely, you will see that Dragon has many similarities with Rox D. Xebec, who was once considered the #1 enemy of the world government. Both of them have the ideal of overthrowing the global order. Both of them are mysterious, extreme, and unconventional characters. And if Dragon is indeed a descendant of Rox, then that explains why he chose the path of revolution. It also opens up a heartbreaking possibility. That Garp, who once defeated Rox, is now forced to marry his daughter to the descendant of his former enemy. A deep tragedy buried in the name of justice and ideals. But what makes this theory the most powerful is a seemingly simple question. If Dragon is not Garp's biological son, why does he have the surname Monkey? The answer may lie in the Japanese custom of mukoyoshi. When a man marries the daughter of a prominent family, he can take on the surname of his wife's family to continue the family line, especially if his family has a scandalous past. In this case, if Dragon is indeed a descendant of Rox D. Xebec, a bloodline that the government wants to eradicate, then his taking on the surname Monkey is both a way to hide his identity and a way to legitimize his son, Luffy. This also reinforces the theory that Luffy's mother is actually Garp's biological daughter. Although she has never appeared in the series, given Luffy's unique personality, both carefree and daring, it's possible that much of that comes from his mother. If so, Luffy is the one who inherited the monkey blood from his mother, while Dragon is just a family name for marriage and political reasons. If this theory is true, it would completely change the way we view Luffy's family. It opens up a much more complex and tragic story. One where an aging hero, Garp, grits his teeth and accepts an old enemy into his family for the sake of ideals, for justice, or simply for the future of his grandson named D. And like every major theory in One Piece, it's not just speculation. It's a reminder that everything Oda hides, there's a reason. And when the secret of Dragon's identity and Luffy's mother's is revealed, we may see a completely different side of the monkey family, not only fun and free, but also sad and full of sacrifice.